is the sound of old school rock and roll right here in Rochester. And in Photo City Improv on Atlantic Avenue, it might be quiet now, but it will prove this weekend that old is new again with the Rockin' Rochester Weekender. Old school rock and roll is still going strong. And for organizer Jimmy, Phil, and Jerry,
I wanted one that I would want to go to, for me. I just wanted to have a festival that was fun, rock and roll music, but not, Happy Days poodle skirt. It's just the spirit of rock and roll, fun, exhilarating music that you can make you dance and shout and sweat.
it's a festival filled with local and original bands, including Phil and Jerry's, the Fox Sisters, to Dangerbird, to the Televisionaries, to the High Risers.
Tonight we've got Dave Kasperston from The Tempests, who sings our namesake song, Rockin' Rochester, performing it for the first time in 50 years with the High Risers.
And to regional favorites and Rochester frequenters, including Bloodshot Bill and the Surfragettes, all supporting two iconic New York City bands, the Fleshtones and Dirty Fences.
Fleshtones have a legacy of being one of the greatest rock and roll bands to continuously play since, some would say, the heyday of punk in the late 70s, and the Dirty Fences are, kind of living up to that as well.
And with those powerhouse bands in the house, it's also a chance for the local bands in their own spotlight to build a better community.
Because it's building like a network between us and other bands from out of town.
Oh, it's good because you get them here and you give them a good show and then they owe you a favor.
It works out for you.
It does.
And through it all, Phil and Jerry thinks rock and roll is here to last.
I think it's always been here. It has ebbs and flows, but it's been going on, since the beginning of rock and roll. Rochester's always had a stake in it, a constant stream. The names change, the bands change, but it's always going on, and it's just as vibrant today.
I think that it's about time, and I'm glad that he thought of the idea to do it. And it hasn't been done in a long time. People have talked about doing it, but now that it's actually happening, people are kind of blown away.
Yeah.
This song goes out to the people of Rochester. Anybody from Rochester in the audience?
In Rochester, Dan Gross, News 8.